Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Oh, geez, I have to sneeze, but I don't have to sneeze. Hey, top tier stuff, guys. Original link to the video, top of the description. Below that, link to the Discord. We'd love to have you. My name's Connor. I like to watch things, have a laugh, and learn things. Let's go.
So we thought it would be a good idea while we were there to introduce all the passing bankers and money men to the motoring world they'd created. What have you got now?
XJR.
An XJR. You've got a
BMW M3.
M3.
BMW X5.
X5. So welcome to the future, your future.
I'm not sure this is the right car for me.
It's the only car for you. You better get used to it.
Lavishly equipped with doors.
I'm not sure it's going to do the acceleration that the M3 does.
It doesn't, I can absolutely assure you.
You've been
Oh my god, I can't believe how long it has taken me. I still get shot. I'm like, the entire time, I'm like, why are they, oh, they're sitting in the passenger seat. They're sitting in the passenger seat, but they're in the driver's seat. I thought that'd be one of the first things that kind of click with me and be like, oh yeah, of course, they drive, it's on the right side of the car. But every time I'm like, oh yeah. Sorry.
To Mexicans who haven't got enough to pay you back, haven't you? You have. That's what you've done. And now look, check it out.
Is that one any better? No. They're all three terrible.
Yes.
Do you have this every day going round?
Yeah, it does.
Every day, just constantly down?
Yeah.
Have you thought about jumping out of a window? Which is why we pulled over, decorated our cars a bit.
I don't like how I didn't hear his answer.
And went to shout at the government.
Aston Martin.
When do we want them?
Now. V8s, not G8s. Give us a Rolls-Royce Phantom, low wheelbase now. 2468. Jackie Smith's husband likes to mustard.
I can't do that one.
Acceleration, not nationalisation.
Of the banks. Although obviously
It's easy to make a credible case for state ownership of other industries, such as utilities.
Catchy!
True.
Hit the banks, not our tanks.
it means your petrol tanks, ladies and gentlemen, if you were confused.
So whilst we're at it, the armed forces are woefully under-equipped for the job they have to do.
Actually, what if you did make utilities privatized? I guess that wouldn't be that great, actually. Never mind.
What's the top speed of an A1?
75.
Is that all?
We're limited.
Sorry, yeah, I was gonna say that, but I'm like, I don't think something like sewage should be left to a private. Never mind. Take it back.
75.
Is that all?
We're limited to 75.
Well, why don't we do 100? They'll never know. Are there speed cameras?
Yes.
Finally, I was in my levers and ready to go. However, starting a Vincent is quite tricky if you're a bit, small.
The fact is that Jeremy Clarkson on this journey is a stoker. And I should think he'll be dead by the end of the platform.
I have a question.
You want to know what it's like in here? Get under your stairs at home during an earthquake and spend 8 hours looking at your central heating system. What?
We have a problem. We got a steam leak somewhere.
Wait, guys, I have to ask the question. I'll go right back to it, but how do you start a motorcycle? So the push down on the foot is like the ignition, and what do you have to push down on the foot thing and use the throttle at the same time? Sorry.
1,000.
Spend 8 hours looking at your central heating system. What?
We have a problem. We got a steam leak somewhere. We don't know where.
A leak?
If the car car had any problems, they weren't from 1949. They were from 2009. Temporary 40-mile-an-hour speed limit enforced by average speed cameras. No one working!
Can I talk about a car again?
Yes, go.
Nice news of a new Skoda. Here it is. It's a version of the Fabia. They've called it the Scout. So presumably it comes with 10p piece, bit of string in the glove box, and pitches up on your doorstep once a year to ask for £1 to clean itself.
So I suppose every summer it goes off and sort of stays in the countryside somewhere and is touched inappropriately.
No, James. No, James. That's the Skoda Catholic Church. Now, what other can I ask? Are you illegal in 17 US states?
No, that's much too exaggerated. It's only 9 if I...
9's illegal in 9 US states. I just can't believe. Now, some people have told us that you only know 2 facts about ducks and both of them are wrong. Is that true?
Well, I mean, obviously they don't fly, but...
Yeah, you know, right. You don't know anything about ducks. The problem is he hasn't really left enough space in it for him.
He's chopped himself up.
It must be quite scary driving along only knowing where you are.
Average European cars.
It must be quite scary driving along only knowing where you are by things that have just gone past. Slightly to the side.
I heard that. I can't even bother to look.
It's so small that you can't look forward, so you need a forward mirror right here so you can look through the mirror to see what's in front of you.
I heard that. I can't even bother to look.
We didn't say anything about Richard Hammond's ideal car. Now somebody back there has.
Big fella here with a tattoo.
Yeah. Now.
I'm about 30 miles south of Doncaster.
Oh dear. We're in York.
What?
Where's James?
He's just overtaken me, but his Jag is drinking fuel. So with a bit of luck, he'll have to stop for fuel before I do. And I can
Or
overtake
he'll catch fire. What's that noise?
It's me being told off not to use a mobile phone by the man.
Go and tell him it's 1949.
Yes. So we can't have mobile phones.
Shove over, you dozy cow.
In a bid to close the gap on the Pacific Class Arga, James had become Captain Road Rage.
Get in the left-hand lane. I'm trying to beat the train, you imbecile.
Oh yeah, so the fast lane is on the right side. I'm a genius.
Left-hand lane. I'm trying to beat the train, you imbecile.
Yay! Look at that. That's good.
They told me that coal-fired eggs would be delicious. They were lying.
Are you north or south of Berwick?
North.
North?
Yeah.
Usually you do the when you have to cover up a noise. There wasn't a noise to cover up. He just drew more attention to himself.
Lying.
You're just drawing attention to yourself. Oh.
Are you north or south of Berwick?
North.
North?
Yes.
You're joking?
Yeah, but not by much.
How far north of Berwick are you?
Less than 10 miles.
How far?
Less than 10 miles.
17?
No, less than 10.
30?
Less than 10. What a cock end, honestly.
Come on, Mr. Black! Get shoveling! Keep shoveling!
Keep shoveling.
Have you heard from Hammond?
Oh God! The feeling's coming back. God, that's worse. Now I can feel it, and it's just hurt.
It's not mine, that's theirs.
I don't know what that is. So that's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Guys! James, problem! What? I shoved my anarchy flag through my water lilo.
Nobody's ever said that before.
James struggled to get everything in his Golf. Whereas I had no problems at all with my enormous Volvo.
I'm out of here. What is my mum going to say?
The trouble is that the cars people are buying are Korean, which means the government is using our money to help Kim Jong-il buy nuclear weapons.
That's the wrong bit of Korea.
Kim Jong-il.
Well, it's hardly pedantic, Jeremy. One is a free market economy making a harmless hatchback, and the other is a totalitarian regime allegedly making weapons of mass destruction.
When a nuclear bomb drops on your house, don't come crying to me about your important distinctions.
Why would the South Koreans nuke Hammersmith?
They use American guidance systems.
No, we're going off topic again.
Stop it! Here we go!
Guys, doesn't having an I don't get an anarchist. How can you have an anarchist? If you have an anarchy flag, isn't that going against anarchy? I don't get it. Just if you have a flag, then you're not an anarchist because you have some type of organization. I don't get things. I'm not talking about them. I'm just talking about the general concept of an anarchy.
Speed! No! How is this possible? Oh, please!
Is that the tree from Forrest Gump?
The Daily Star, in an editorial, says that we've upset the Scout and the Catholic Church, and they say that we can add those two august organisations to other people we've offended, including lorry drivers, Scots, Malaysians, Germans, blind people,
Americans,
anti-gun protesters, and smokers. And I'm sorry, but this sort of gutter press claptrap gets just so far up my nose. How dare they? How dare they suggest that we would be rude to smokers?
In it is a 4-mile arrow straight stretch of highway. And it's closed. How lucky is that?
Oh, what a noise! Oh! 140, 150, 160, 170 miles an hour.
Steady.
200 miles an hour. First of all, why did they play the opening to the NFL music right there? Also, think about 200 miles an hour. It's like, if you ever go 100 miles an hour, it's like on the highway, like that's crazy fast. And then a 200 mile per hour car would go past you just as fast as a stationary person would see a 100 mile per hour car go. I know that's kind of obvious, but kind of cool when you think about it. Like just how much faster 200 is than 100. I thought it's cool. Screw you.
And
For God's sake. No. You're so unfunny. God above.
James had lost this challenge quite badly.
Are they in Dubai or?
This is it. Come on, little Lambo. Try that on, fella. 160. 170 through the centre of Abu Dhabi. Hello. Oh, it's ahead, but only just. Man, this is close. It's close. Red light. Oh.
we always talk about cars going like how fast do they go 0 to 60, right? But do anyone ever ask like how fast can a car go 60 to 0 or like 100 to 0? You know, like check out the. But also Dubai and Abu Dhabi, I get mixed up. Are they both in the United Arab Emirates? Anyways.
That is a truly ridiculous game.
Oi.
Got James. Lost James.
Not bad.
And we're through.
Shortly afterwards, the Indesit finished as well. And then the waiting began.
$50.
That was pretty smooth. Is that Hammond on the bike?
He's getting away. Not over there, that's a jump. That's a motocross jump.
That's a cool shot. How did they get that? There's no way that's Hammond on the bike, right?
We're alive! That was incredible!
Oh my god, a car with the steering wheel on the right side, on the correct side.
Right.
What's the point of a trunk?
There's no space at all.
The seats go down. Anyway, can you stop interfering with my time?
He can't get in.
He can.
He can't. But
He doesn't know whether to get in or
Oh,
mate
poor
with
Pop.
it.
No, Alfie, come on, come on.
Lift his butt up.
Alfie, come on. In there, you can stick your head out the window.
What are you doing?
Alfie, no, that's no good.
Good dog.
Sit up, sit up. Alfie, good dog.
Eventually, James's hot points set off.
No, you've got gob on the gear stick.
Now, there's a very good reason why I chose the Skoda Roomster rather than the Fiat 500 as the best cheap car in Britain. And it's because, quite simply, I forgot about the Fiat.
But what if you want a car that begins with A?
So there we are. If you want a small, cheap, good-looking, practical car that's fast, economical, and can carry a St. Bernard, remember, we know nothing.
Okay.
No, that's...
Oh! God, I'm sitting on it. Ah! Well, that's not right.
What do you think of that?
Let's do a
I
more...
won the race, came back to the start line, you haven't even begun. What's the matter?
Power. Bringing him in.
Soon, the film crew realised it would all end in a big crash and tried to stop us.
What?
Having too much fun.
Crew's going mad for some reason. What?
Dirty tracking shots. Come on, stop turning around. Oh, what are you thinking? What other shots to do? It was him. The sun's going down. I wanted to come in. I actually did say we should go in.
That could actually, quite literally, make you sick, decelerating at that rate. In fact, I did a calculation. That is the equivalent of minus 1.3 G.
Your sick could come out really quickly, wouldn't it?
That doesn't seem like a lot.
Over the dash of your Zonda, Rupert and carrot through my roof.
I did a calculation on how quick the sick would come out.
Well, you know, oddly enough, I have. Your sick Richard Hammond, if you braked from 125 miles an hour to naught in that Zonda, would accelerate out of your mouth at 12.9 meters per second squared.
James! Nobody's bothered. Hey, now.
As road testers, we're supposed to approach every new car with an open mind. Hammond, however, was struggling.
I'm not sure I want it to be any good.
Are you still one of these people who wants Porsche to only ever make the 911?
Yes.
So in Hammond's both. Would everybody who wants to buy a Porsche be forced to buy the 911?
Yes. You'd walk into the shop and I'd say, I'd like a Porsche, please. And they'd say, certainly, sir. What colour would you like?
Oh, you'll allow them to choose the colour?
Yeah.
Now, there's another thing as well, okay? We've seen that moment of him slowing down and celebrating. There's a still photograph that I found of you crossing the line, okay? We just have a look at this. Just put this up. Watch this.
Shoes
You
inside?
set a world record with your shoelace undone.
I don't know what happened there.
Well, I do. It just came undone.
For immediate problems.
Guys, I have to split this into 2 videos, all right? I can't have a 45-minute long talk your video. Hope you're all doing well. Love y'all. And I will see you guys soon, all right? Can't wait to see your comments. Love to have you on the Discord. Or just do what you want, you know? See you guys. See you next time. Bye.